My name is Dave Partner. This morning I read the news that Verizon wants to buy Yahoo for $4.8 billion. Just imagine it. Yahoo is a big business that has attempted to buy so many of these big tech companies in the past. In fact, almost every successful tech company that you're seeing today was once about to be bought by Yahoo, but then Yahoo backed out. In 1998, Yahoo wanted to buy Google for $1 billion. But then they backed out, feeling that $1 billion was just too much for a small search engine manned by 2 people. 4 years later, in 2002, Yahoo realized their mistake and they came back and tried to buy Google for $3 billion. Google said, no, okay, yeah, you can just give us $5 billion. If you want to buy Google, give us $5 billion. Yahoo felt it was too much and backed out again. And in 2005 to 2006, Yahoo wanted to buy Facebook for $1 billion. They were just about to finalize the deal when Yahoo called it off again, saying that Facebook's quarterly reports didn't look promising. So Yahoo has been backing out of very important deals. And when you analyze this, you see that it seems that something is missing. Vision is missing in the leadership of the company. It seems that this vision is lacking. They are not living in the future, they live for the present. All their acquisitions and transactions seem to be limited in the present. Vision was missing. When you compare them to other successful tech companies, you see that it's different the way tech companies approach acquisitions. For instance, in 2005, 2008, in Android. And that is how things have continued, and by now Android has already occupied 80% of the market, and that's just like 10 years. 2006, 2016, that's just within 10 years, Android owns all the phones in the market, 80% of them. So Google in 2006, they saw 2016. Then if you look at the artificial intelligence project Google is doing, AlphaGo, and a whole lot of projects and open source projects they are dishing out on artificial intelligence, you see that they are thinking in the future. They built an artificial intelligence software that beats a human being in the game of Go, which is probably the most complex game that humans play. It's even so difficult for humans, it has no formula. Even the experts tell you that they use intuition to play it, but then the computer beats the world's best Go player this year. And that computer was built by Google. Facebook already also has their own version of the AlphaGo, they call it FiGo. And this thing has continued. They are investing in artificial intelligence, dishing out softwares, and they are investing in so many futuristic stuff. Look at their driverless cars, for instance. Driverless cars have no financial economic value at the moment. But then Google has, for the past 6 to 8 years, Google has been investing in driverless cars and been testing their driverless car technology, and they've been investing a lot of millions of dollars in it. And when you look at what it can do now, driverless cars are useless right now, but then check it out in the next 5-10 years. Most of these streets you now see now will be occupied by driverless cars, and let me tell you, by the time you see the first group of commercially available driverless cars, it's already too late for any company to go into the driverless car market. And this is how Google has been living in the future. When you compare them to Facebook, you see that Facebook has been building free internet for everybody. Now what are they targeting at? Facebook has reached the limits of its market. Facebook has 1.5 billion users, and the statistic is that only half of the world has access to internet. The rest of the 1.5 billion people are probably Chinese that don't use Facebook. Now Facebook, to reach the rest of the $3 billion people remaining, Facebook wants to give them internet. Since they don't have internet, they want to give them free internet. Now when these 3 billion people gain access to free internet, which services do you think they will be ushered into first? Of course, Facebook and other Facebook services like Instagram, like WhatsApp, and all the MSQ, all the Facebook services. So this is how these people are living in the future, although that internet is free in 2016, but when you check out the amount of users they are about to get from the free internet, you see that these people are about to reap a whole lot of harvest. That is Yahoo's problem. When last did you hear that Yahoo is investing in some tech stuff, that Yahoo is coming up with some futuristic stuff, that they are trying to do some artificial intelligence or virtual reality stuff? Yahoo has been blind to the future. For the past 5-10 years, I've never heard the news of Yahoo coming up with something. They have just been dull. At least from my own perspective, I feel this is a problem that they really faced. They weren't being futuristic. They weren't trying to build something into the future. And when you look into your own business and startup right now, what lessons can you learn from it? Somebody once told me, a wise man once told me that to foresee is to rule. That is, if you want to rule, you should be able to foresee. And in martial arts, I learned that the perception is power. If you're waiting for the time that someone will start kicking you before you can dodge it, or someone wants to hit you before you can decide what to do, you'll get hit most of the time, because your reaction time as a human is 0.3 seconds. This guy just needs to be faster than that. So even if you see it, you won't be able to react before it hits you. So every martial artist advancing in the field eventually gets to learn that you don't wait for the person to start attempting to hit you. You predict what they are trying to do. Then you start reacting before they even start. That is perception. Someone once told me that a genius is always right in time. The rest of the masses are behind time. So the current present is like 10 years time. Here we are living in 2016 is the past. So if you want to really invest, if you really want to build a successful product, you should not just only target existing problems. It is also very important to target future problems that are yet to develop. Okay, right now that they're building VR apps, what is the next problem that will come up as a result of the solution that the VR will provide? All this artificial intelligence, what's the next problem that will come out as a result of the artificial intelligence solution? What of driverless cars? What's the next problem? Someone can start building a market there. See, the future is in your mind. It's a city in your mind. You determine what the city will look like. So I hope this has encouraged you to look back into your business and see what path you should take. Not just to live in the future, in the present, but to actually live in the future. And like a genius, to be right on time while the rest of the people are behind time. So thank you very much. My name is Dave Partner. If you like this, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and share so that your friends will see it. Thank you. See you. If you have any comments, please drop them in the comment box below. Thanks.